Hello everyone. In this video I will teach you how to solve quadratic equations. We have three methods. I will mention in the question to solve by which method. The first one by factoring. When I ask you to solve by factoring, for example, here in the assignment, solve each equation by factoring. It means you need to factor first two brackets, then you have to find the answer. It's already factored here, so n minus 1 equal to 0, n minus 6 equal to 0. So this bracket will give you positive 1 and this bracket will give you positive 6. So you can take the answer by the opposite sign. Here it will be 4 from the first bracket and positive 5 from the second bracket. Here in example number 4, the quadratic equation is not factored, and I need you to factor first then solve. So it's b power 2 plus 3b minus 10 equal to 0. When you want to factor this, you take the negative 10. It's negative 2 times 5, because negative 2 and 5 will give you 3. So we have b minus 2 in bracket, b plus 5 in the second bracket equal to 0. This bracket will give you positive 2 and this will give you negative 5. When you have example like this one, 3n power 2 plus 13n minus 10 equal to 0. We say that when you have a value for a, not 1 like this one, you multiply 3 by negative 10, which is negative 30, then find the factors. For example, negative 2 and positive 15, because when you add this will give you positive 13. Now 3n in both brackets first, minus 2 and here positive 15 equal to 0. This bracket will give you positive 2 over 3 and this bracket will give you negative 15 over 3, which is negative 5. So this is what we do when I ask you to solve by factoring. This is number 1. Number 2, by taking square root. For example, v squared plus 2 equals to 83. Solve this by taking the square root, as you see. So I need you to isolate v. So send the 2 to the right side. V squared equals 83 minus 2, which is 81. Then take the square root. When you take the square root for v squared, this will be v, but the answer could be positive or negative root 81. By the calculated root 81, if you don't remember the square number, so this will be positive or negative 9. So the answer will be the first one. Another example, x squared, then you will send the negative 10 to the right side, so it's negative 16 plus 10, the answer will be negative 6. Now take the square root, so x equals positive or negative square root of negative 6. You should understand that when you have a root for a negative number, this will be positive or negative I root 6. We said that the negative 1 inside the bracket, this is a negative sign, we can get it outside the square root by I. So the answer will be positive I root 6 and negative I root 6. The third one, solving by the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So for each question, you need to know what's a, what's b, and what's c. Okay. For example, here it's 7x squared minus 2x minus 10 equal to 0. We said that you need to get a, b, and c. So a equals 7, b equals negative 2, c equals negative 10. Before you start, I need you to divide the answer in two parts. The first part is knowing the discriminant and knowing how many solutions and the type of the solutions. We do this by this start. B squared minus 4ac. This will let you know whether you have two real solutions, two imaginary solutions, or one real solution. So b squared will be negative 2 in brackets squared minus 4 multiplied by a multiplied by c, and you can do this by the calculator. B squared in a bracket negative 2 squared minus 4 7 negative 10. So the answer is 284. This is a positive answer. When you have positive answer, it means you have two real solutions. So we have two real solutions. If the answer was negative, it means you have two imaginary solutions or no real solutions. If it's 0, you will have one real solution. Okay, let's go. 284 is this formula, b squared minus 4ac. Okay, the second part of the solution is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. You know what's a, b, and c. A is 7, b is negative 2, c is negative 10. So substitute, it will be positive 2 instead of negative 2 plus or minus root b squared. We said that b squared minus 4ac, you already did it, and this is the answer, 284. 284 over 2a, which is 2 times 7. Now by the calculator, do it plus 2 plus root 284 over 14. So the answer will be 1 plus root 71 over 7, which is this one. Sorry. And the second one will be with the minus. Over 14. With the minus will be with minus here. So this is the answer. Let's try another one with imaginary solution like this one. Do you remember the two parts? First, a equals 1, b equals negative 6, c equals 12. Then b squared minus 4ac, to know how many solutions do you have. b squared minus 4ac is negative 6 power 2 minus 4 multiply 1 multiply 12. b squared was 36, or you write negative 6 squared minus 4 multiply 1 multiply 12, and it's 12. So this is negative 12. You know what? You have negative here. It means two imaginary solutions. It means that you will select one with the I. The first, the third, and the last one. Okay. Now the second part. Negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. You have negative b, which is negative 6, it's 6 plus minus. Now root of negative 12, you write positive 12, and outside the bracket you will turn the negative from inside the root to be I outside the root. Instead of writing negative 12, you write I root positive 12 over 2a, which is over 2. Now to find your answer, I need you to do the following. Separate this to be 6 over 2 for this part, which is 3. And root 12 over 2, which is root 3. So with I. So you have 1 plus and 1 minus, and this is the answer. This is everything. Divide the solution in two parts and you will succeed to be with the right answer at the end. Good luck.